That was a knockdown, without a doubt. You can't spin it no other way. It's too clear. And I think the commission needs to do something about it because it can give me an incentive, anytime I'm not feeling good in a fight, take a knee.
Baffling is that it wasn't a knockdown. I mean, look, he wasn't hurt. There's no doubt about that. But if you take a knee in the fight and you touch down, whilst punches are being thrown, it has to be a knockdown.
I'm not going to say honest because I don't know. If honesty had something to do with it, I don't know. But definitely we need better refs that assure themselves, knowing how to make a decision, know they're making the right decision.
Footage has reportedly revealed how Gervonta Davis cheated against Lamont Roach on March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. The highly anticipated fight, where Davis defended his WBA lightweight title, left the boxing world buzzing. A pivotal moment in the 9th round sparked heated debate. Davis suddenly went down after a seemingly harmless jab grazed his face. Under standard boxing rules, this should have been ruled a knockdown with a full count. However, the referee let the fight continue, keeping the scores razor close and leading to a controversial majority draw.
Did Gervonta Davis take a knee, and should he have been deducted a point and in the end lost that fight to Roach, in your opinion?
Yeah, in my opinion, if it was a draw, he take a knee. And plus the corner go up and put it a towel in the face, that's a disqualification for sure. I'm talking about the rules, but it's not my business.
The days after the fight, questions have lingered about both the referee's decision and Davis's actions during that crucial moment. Now, newly leaked footage is adding fuel to the controversy, suggesting that Davis may have intentionally manipulated events in the ring to gain an unfair advantage.
That's not a shot at Tank. I respect Tank and I like Tank a lot, but you can't do that.
They reversed the result of your fight.
Yeah.
Should they reverse the result of that fight as well?
Just depends. Like if that changes the whole fight, if that gives Roach a victory, give him the victory. That's how you keep the integrity of the sport, right? That's why they suspended me, right, to keep the integrity of the sport. So I feel like if you're going to do it to me, you got to do it every.
Newly surfaced footage, reportedly from an undisclosed source within the broadcast team, offers a fresh angle on the controversial 9th round, revealing unusual elements in Gervonta Davis's behavior. The footage appears to show Davis pausing after the jab, almost as if anticipating the moment rather than reacting instinctively. His body language and the timing of his knee drop seem rehearsed, raising suspicions. Adding to the intrigue, a brief clip captures a member of Davis's corner moving unusually close, seemingly prepared to intervene. While corner assistance is common, the proximity and timing in this instance have raised eyebrows. Some analysts argue that Davis's sudden collapse to one knee, followed by a quick retreat to his corner, mirrors tactics used to stall an opponent's momentum rather than a genuine reaction to being hurt. This has led some to speculate that what first appeared to be an accident, perhaps caused by sweat or grease, was instead a calculated act to disrupt Lamont Roach's rhythm. In response to the controversy, Davis and his team have dismissed the allegations, insisting his knee drop was due to temporary vision loss from hair grease. However, many fans remain skeptical. Further fueling debate, referee Steve Willis has faced heavy criticism for not counting the knee as a knockdown. While Davis's camp defends Willis's decision as a judgment call under unusual circumstances, critics argue that the referee's inaction, combined with Davis's suspicious movements, suggests a deeper controversy.
Know how to make a decision, know they're making the right decision, emboldened to make that decision. I think that I don't know that he would have let Roach get away with that. He let Tank Davis get away with. Why? Tank Davis is a star. I think he set a record for the most fans ever in Barclays Stadium. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I believe they hit a new attendance and maybe a gate record. They've done concerts there, they've done fights there, basketball games there.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was the record for the gate for a fight for sure. I think the Rolling Stones might be the only one that beat them at the Barclays. But either way, they did huge.
The lack of an immediate official review compounded by technical issues with the instant replay system during the fight, has only fueled suspicions. If the leaked footage ultimately proves Davis engaged in deliberate cheating, the fallout could be severe. Once considered nearly untouchable, Davis now risks not only a tarnished reputation, but also potential sanctions from boxing authorities. Discussions are already underway about whether the WBA or the New York State Athletic Commission might reopen an investigation. Beyond Davis's personal career, the controversy casts a harsh light on professional boxing itself, a sport where split-second decisions, ambiguous calls, and the potential for misconduct often spark debate. If regulators uncover evidence of intentional rule-breaking, it could lead to calls for stricter oversight and improved review systems to safeguard the sport's integrity.
I don't know. I mean, the reality is can the state call for an immediate rematch? I don't believe they can, the commission. It's really up to the governing body. I mean, the commission can overturn a decision or rule on a decision, but can they order a rematch? That really has to come from the governing body, the WBA, to say, if you want to remain lightweight world champion. But everything I'm hearing is the rematch is going to happen anyway. I think it's pretty much done.
Talk to us about the star power in this May 2nd card.
Yeah, I mean, you've got three of the hottest young fighters in terms of that social media presence.
The controversy has sparked a heated debate among fans and experts about the need for greater transparency in boxing. While leaked footage can sometimes be taken out of context, it highlights flaws in the current review process. Boxing commissions may now face pressure to implement new technologies and protocols to ensure that every controversial moment receives immediate, objective scrutiny. Fans have already taken to social media, demanding that governing bodies release full fight footage and provide a detailed explanation of the referee's decisions. While the leaked footage has intensified the debate, it's crucial to remember that allegations alone don't constitute definitive proof. The video raises serious questions, but it captures only a small part of what truly happened that night.
I've heard some people saying, that he should be disqualified. He went back to the corner. I don't buy that, to be honest with you. I mean, I think that's a warning, but it's a bit of a bizarre situation. For me, there was a lot of people in boxing that were saying that this is a really tough fight. Lamont Roach is a serious fighter. I said it might not be the biggest profile fight, but it's actually quite a tough fight. And Shakur said to me, even the day before, I'm telling you, he's going to have big trouble tomorrow night. And I just feel like hopefully this could be the little something that gives Gervonta a little wake-up call to take him back to the mindset of maybe where he was.
Boxing has always been a sport of fine margins, where the line between strategic tactics and outright rule-bending is often blurred. As the investigation unfolds, fans and officials will be searching for clear evidence to either substantiate or refute the claims against Gervonta Davis. For now, the debate rages on. Some accuse Davis of exploiting a loophole in the rules, while his camp staunchly denies any wrongdoing. Regardless of the outcome, the incident has left an undeniable mark on his career, serving as a reminder that in the high-stakes world of boxing, even a brief moment can have monumental consequences.
Star, he brings people, he's got a big fan base, he brings good pay-per-view numbers. I don't know what the numbers are in this, but he's one of the guys that bring good pay-per-view numbers. I think all of that, he brings that with him. When a referee allows him to take a knee, which is not a rule in boxing, and get away with it, and not make it a 10-8 round. That should have been a 10-8 round. He got hit with a jab just before that. I'm not trying to go after Tank Davis. People already know. Some people say I defend him too much, that I'm saying how great he is. And he is. He's a tremendous, complete fighter. Puncher, fighter, inside, outside. He's patient. He's responsible defensive.
The judges' razor-thin scorecards, 114-114, 115-113, reflected the intensity of the battle as Davis successfully defended his WBA lightweight title against Lamont Roach. However, one moment in the 9th round,
he's got fast hands, he puts punches together, he goes to the body and head. He's all of that. He can counter punch, he can set traps, all of that. But he was wrong here. He got away with it. But the sport let him get away with it. There's nothing wrong with the fighter.